Hey everybody, Coach Tor here. Now I just got this package in the mail from Atari. This is something I ordered a while ago, finally got here, just took a few months. But it is the 7800 Gamepad. Alright, I'm excited for this. Also got a game ordered with it as well, plus, the cord extender because, figure why not just give Atari a little extra money. Anyways, let's open up this bad boy and see what we got. Now I'm really excited for this because this is the crap controller we got here in the United States with the 7800. Now this thing is terrible. The whole hold it in your hand like a remote, upside down remote, and it doesn't work. I don't know why so many different game systems had this weird controller here. You had this one, you had the Intellivision, the ColecoVision had one like it, the 5200 had one like it. Those ones at least had buttons. That's the reason why they needed more space on there, but this one is just absolute trash and garbage. So the one we got in here, it's going to be a lot more like the Mastervision controller or the Nintendo controller, the NES controller, I should say. Now they got this in the PAL region, so a little jealous of people across the ocean there. They got the much, much better controller than the trash one we got. So let's open it up and see what we've been missing out on for all these years. Yeah, here we go. First off, got the packing slip. It's everything ordered, right? Looks like it. Did I really spend $10 on a cord? Jeez. And here is that cord, the extender cable. Now the reason I got this is because when I first got my 2600 Plus, one of the first things I did was recline back in my chair and pull the console off the counter, smacking it on the ground and breaking a chip off the corner. Like I said, I should have gotten this free because of how short they made their cords, knowing how we are used to longer cords nowadays. It's not as bad as the NES mini control cord, but they easily could have made them longer, but whatever. I guess they'll get $10 out of me for this. And the gamepad, here we go. Alright, this thing looks pretty neat. I got a QR code for reasons, I'm not sure why. Let's open it up. Alright, the first thing to fall out is this little nub thing right here. This looks like a little joystick part that screws into the D-pad. And here we are. The cord actually does look like it might... Nah, it's going to be a little short. Good thing I got the extender. But here we go. Got the official Atari sticker on there on the corner like... Oh, it's just a little film cover because it's got that right there. Let's keep it nice. We got our buttons. Buttons feel good. Those weird grooves like that, I don't understand those. Buttons are a little far away, so when you're hitting them, you gotta really move your thumb. See if that comes into play at all when playing games. D-pad is in the top corner, so they're so opposite of each other. Why is this so high? I think it kind of makes sense when I'm holding it now. It kind of feels right. Rounded edges, not like the NES pad, so it's a little more comfortable here and there. The cord is the heaviest thing on this thing. Is super light. Weighs like... it's got a little bit of weight to it. And then we just screw... so easily, right? Screw that in there. Oh, actually... I was a little worried about that, but I like that. That makes it feel a lot easier to move that D-pad around. Let's see how it translates into playing, but as of right now, having this right here, that feels pretty slick. That feels nice. The buttons feel a little awkward, especially this. It doesn't have A and B, it's 1 and 2. 1 is a little far away, so you kind of got to reach your thumb over for it. Unless you got a weird alien hand, you just kind of hold it that way. But, no, it feels a little smaller, but everything in the middle there's no, start select, because it's not Nintendo. That is on the system itself. So, hey, let's plug it in, give it a shot, see how it works with some of these games. And the game I got to test it out with is Fatal Run. All right, now this one, there was the 3 games that were kind of for sale there. It was Ninja Golf and Food Fight. That was the other one, Food Fight. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted something a little more racy. I mean, I got pole position too, but I don't know. It's something about this one kind of called to me. I played Food Fight before. I do like it a lot. Probably should have got that one in hindsight. Ninja Golf is all right. Actually, probably would have enjoyed a lot more with this controller than trying to play with the other one. So maybe I should have got Ninja Golf instead. I don't know. But I went with Fatal Run. And so, yeah, what are you going to do? Anyway, let's test it out. More importantly, test this out. All right, the true test. Going to go advanced with one of my favorites. Yeah, moves smooth, much more comfortable. I was thinking I might like the joystick a little better, but this little tab on the D-pad actually makes this work pretty slick. I actually feel like I got a little more control, and I can finally play Asteroids with the 2 buttons. Let's go advanced. I know this isn't Vector, but this is still one of the best versions of Asteroids by far. And oh joy, look at that. With that second button, I can actually warp out of harm's way. Well, I got dunked on in a matter of seconds. I'm going to blame that on the controller. Oh, come on. Stolen and shot on. Yeah, this game is still just terrible. I can't get into it even with this controller. Alright, let's go a little old school. Try Mario. Oh, this moves way better with the control pad. And it controls pretty nicely in a maze game, so that's good. Yeah, this controls pretty nicely. Well, I spoke too soon. Oh, really struggling to get some kind of rhythm going here, though. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm getting the hang of it. Maybe it just took a second. How was the precision shooting? Perfect. And if I could ever figure out this one, then maybe. And lastly, with this new game, let's check it out. Doesn't control quite as nice as pole position, but alright. So there we go. I love it. Oh, this is so much better. So much better than this piece of crap right here. This thing I can throw in the trash. Actually, I won't, because maybe someday if I ever find a copy of Robotron, I'll get the holder and I'll use both controllers to play it that way. But outside of that, this one, yes, this is the way to go. Absolutely. The buttons, the one button is a little far over, so, you know, you kind of got to get used to that, especially if you're used to the other controllers. Like, this will take you a minute. The D-pad is good. I like having this thing on here for some games. For some, I think it works very well. Other games, though, it does work better to twist it off and just play that way. So you can do it either way. So yeah, just depending on some of the games, this would be better than not. I do feel like I'm going to break it, though. I know absolutely at one point I'm going to break it off and it's going to be stuck in there. So I don't know, maybe I need to make friends with somebody who has a 3D printer to get me some extra copies of this. But but I do like it. I do think this is actually nice. I mean, yes, there are still some games that I'm gonna prefer the old style controller to, but you know, that's just how you get used to playing them, how you like playing them. But I think this is going to be my go-to for most of it, especially the stuff on the 7800. All right, anyone else get one of these? Tell me what you think. How do you like it? How do you think it compares? If you tell me that the older ones are better, you know, you're just lying to me. But tell me what you think about this one. Is it worth paying a few extra bucks? Actually, it was not. I actually paid $24.99. So it was a little bit pricey for a controller, but I think for the quality of gameplay I'm going to get out of it, you know, hey, I'm going to use it a lot, so I'll take it. Decent investment. I probably didn't need to get the extension cable, but, well, whatever. Too late now. I got it. So this, you know, I guess, measure out how far you sit away from your TV and if you're going to need it or not. And Fatal Run, I will get into a little bit more later. I want to play it for a while before I can actually give my thoughts on the game. So eventually I'm going to do more of a review on that. Otherwise, yeah, I like it. Tell me what you think. This is Coach Troy. I'll see y'all next time.
Thanks for joining me as I start my journey into the world of retro gaming. If you're interested in my other hobbies of fitness or board games, check out my other channel. Anyways, this is Coach Troy. I'll see y'all next time.